Hi guys, today I'm going to be making some chicken stir fry, and I will be using some teriyaki noodles I'm going to make for the bottom part of it to put on top. We'll put the veggies on top of that with the chicken and the sauce, and this is just a quicker way to make stir fry versus like cutting up fresh vegetables for it. I already microwaved this bird's eye steamed fresh. I like the golden white corn, carrot, and asparagus mix. And it's not expensive at all. It's usually like maybe around $3 a bag. And I microwaved that, so that's ready. So I'm gonna make these noodles and heat up my pan for the chicken also. So I'm gonna do a little bit, maybe a teaspoon of canola oil, and I'm using this hex cloud wok. I'm going to turn that on and put it on low and let that heat up for 3 minutes. I put a timer for. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to make my teriyaki noodles, which you can also cook in the microwave. Pour those in, and I already pre-cut up the butter. It tells you on the packet, each one of these is a tablespoon, so I cut up that, so we need one of these, and I put that in there with the noodles, and then it needs 2 cups of water. So a full water bottle, this is 16.9 fluid ounce. It's just a great value drinking water bottle, and I already know that these measure out to 2 1/4 cups, and we only need 2 cups. So when it gets to about here, just a little bit left in there, that's 2 cups. That's a quick, easy way to do it if you got water bottles. And then I take like a spoon and I mix this up. The butter and the water and the noodle mix, and then I put it in the microwave, and I don't cover it because for some reason when you cover it, it seems like it explodes more in the microwave. So I don't cover it, and I put it in for 7 minutes and hit start and let that cook. And when that beeps, I will stir it and do another 7 minutes, and then those will be done. So while I'm waiting, I can put my butter away, my oil, whatever's left out I don't need now. And then I like to get the chicken tenders at like Safeway. And I just chop them up. I pre-chop them up. I get like a big value bag of them. And then I freeze them. I get freezer bags, and I portion out little bits of them, and then I just take them out. And they take like a day maybe to thaw in the fridge after you take them out of the freezer. And then you can have them ready for dinner and already chopped up, ready to go. So that's going to be the chicken that goes with it. So this pan's almost ready. And I'm going to use this spatula. This kind is okay with heat, and so I like these kind because it's just easy to flip with it. It's kind of curved, and it works pretty good for cooking anything. Now I'm going to add, now that the 3 minutes are up for the canola oil heating up on low in my hex cloud pan, I'm going to add my chopped chicken tenders. I'm going to cook those. Show you a little bit closer. And my heat is still on low. This is a gas oven, so it cooks very, very fast compared to a normal oven. So the stove top is very fast. And the chicken will turn white when it's starting to cook. And once it's all white and it starts to, you'll see, next will be it'll brown the white part. Once it's all brown good, it's usually done. And I'll show you a way you can check it just to make sure too. There's a couple ways you can check if your meat's done. You can use a thermometer. What I like to do is just cut it with my utensil and see if it's cooked on the inside all the way through. Like seeing if it's all the way white inside the chicken. You don't want to see any pink, any of that pink color. Then it's still raw. It needs to cook longer. So this is already almost done cooking to the white part of it. And then we're going to brown that. Cooks really fast. So you really got to keep on it. What I like to use for sauce, there's lots of good sauces out there. But I prefer like a sweeter teriyaki sauce. I'm not as into the spice of like the salty, spicier ones. So this one's really good. I really love Panda Express sauces. And these you can buy it, you know, like Safeway or somewhere. And then I like the Mandarin Teryaki sauce. It's good, it's sweet. And you only need a little bit to add to your stir fries and it makes them awesome. Starting to brown, you can see it a little bit. See, like there's a little bit of brown color on it. It means it's almost done. The pieces are too big, you can cut them too. And it's even easier if you have like a metal spatula to cut them in half and stuff. It's a little bit harder with these rubber spatulas. That is almost done. Noodles are almost done. You stir, and then we'll have 7 more minutes. That starts getting like that. That's about when you can add your veggies. I'm going to add these bird's eye microwave veggies, and I already cooked them in the microwave. They're ready. Just dump them in. Chicken. We got corn in here. There's white and yellow corn. There's carrots. There's asparagus. All yummy things for stir fry. I really love asparagus, so it's really healthy and it tastes good too. And that is the noodles. Need to be stirred. I like to get like a bigger spoon to stir them. Like that. give it 7 more minutes. And then good time to check this chicken. It still looks like it could be maybe a little browner. It's got a tint of brown. I like to make it cook a little bit more than that. And once you add the sauce, it'll be harder to check it, so you want to make sure it's cooked before you add that sauce. So the sauce is brown. Another way to check if your chicken's done is see if any clear juice comes out of it. If it's clear, then it's done. But if it has like a tint of pink or red, obviously it's still not cooked all the way. So you want to cook it longer. Usually you want to cook chicken to a temperature of 175 is what I like it at. If you're going to temp it. This is looking pretty done. And it's tender. About where you want it at. You can see how brown it's got too. And even cutting it, you can see inside it's white. So now we can add the Mandarin Teryaki Panda Express sauce. And I just kind of drizzle it over it, and then mix it in. And it smells really, really good. And if you want to bump it up a little bit more than that even, there's this stuff called Maggi seasoning. And it is awesome. It improves the taste of soup, sauces, salads, and vegetable dishes. And a few dashes are sufficient, it says. And it's 0 calories. And you can add a little bit to it. Just bumps it up a little bit more than it already is. Add a couple dashes. Doesn't take much. You can get it at, I got mine at an Asian market, so places like that. Maybe online. Yeah, it bumps up the flavor. You only need a tiny bit, so it really is worth the money because it lasts a long time because you only need a tiny bit. And that looks good. I'm going to shut that off. And now I'm going to put my sauce away. Teriyaki noodles got about 2.5 minutes left, so I'm gonna grab my bowls out. This makes enough for 2 people for dinner. So we're basically just waiting for those noodles, and when they're done, we'll add them to the bowls. I split up the noodles, put them in the bowls, and then I put half of this in each bowl. And it's a nice sized bowl, and it'll fill you up. And it's healthy, and it tastes great, and it's a great dinner for two. It didn't take that long to make it. Especially if you have things prepped ahead, like the chicken, and you have it, you know, pre-bagged up and frozen. Thaw it out and use it. So we're just waiting on the noodles. I can tell you the taste is really good, sweet. Asparagus has a nice crunch to it, adds some texture to it. The chicken is white on the inside like it's supposed to be. Means it's cooked all the way. It's soft and tender. And the corn adds a sweetness to it. And the carrots add more of like a soft texture to it. So you got sweet, soft, crunchy, and the chicken's kind of tender and soft, and it just tastes really good. So I hope you try this recipe out. Let me know what you think in the comments if you do. And I'm gonna put it together here in a second, and it makes a great, cheap, easy, healthy meal. Did not cost a lot of money. Didn't take a lot of time. And that's what I really like about it. Now I'm gonna stir these teriyaki noodles. They are definitely done. And you just kind of stir them together. They're very hot, so be careful. Make sure they're stirred all the way. And then you can split them up between your bowls. Then we're going to scoop the veggies over the pasta. And you have your dinner for two. I hope you guys liked my video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Give me some comments and some likes. And have a great day.